Get ready to uncover surprising challenges faced by Black travelers around the globe. Welcome to Ancient History Remixed. In today's video, we're covering crucial information every Black traveler should consider before planning their next adventure. We're highlighting the top 10 countries where Black travelers may not receive a warm welcome. Places where underlying biases and even blatant discrimination could create unsettling situations. While exploring new cultures is often rewarding, some destinations may not be as welcoming as expected. In this video, we'll explore more than just subtle biases or occasional stares. We're diving into locations with serious racial tensions, anti-Black sentiments, and even places with travel advisories specifically for Black visitors. If you've ever wondered which destinations have unwelcoming environments or where racism may be an issue, this is the video for you. We'll also offer advice on which countries Black travelers may want to avoid and tips for staying safe abroad. Watch the entire video, as this might just impact your travel plans. Sit back, relax, and get ready for eye-opening insights. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for essential travel tips. Starting with number 1, Saudi Arabia. Known for its wealth and rich culture, Saudi Arabia can feel unwelcoming for Black travelers. Approximately 70% of labor disputes involve Black workers, many of whom come from African countries. These workers often face difficult working conditions and discrimination, a bias that extends to Black visitors and expatriates, making everyday activities like shopping or dining challenging. With historic racial hierarchies rooted in the region's past, Saudi Arabia is a country that Black travelers may approach with caution. Moving to number 2, Japan. Japan is celebrated for its technological advancements, sushi, and cherry blossoms. Yet the country's approach to diversity is slow to progress. About 45% of Black expatriates report experiencing racial bias, ranging from uncomfortable stares on public transport to feelings of social exclusion. Media portrayals sometimes reinforce negative stereotypes, even using blackface in certain advertisements. While Japan is gradually opening up to foreign influences, this slow acceptance can make Black travelers feel like outsiders. Traveling here requires patience, not only for the language, but also for these cultural barriers. And number 3, India draws visitors with its vibrant culture, rich history, and stunning landmarks, though it poses unique challenges for Black travelers. Colorism is prevalent in India, with around 62% of Black expatriates facing discrimination. Rooted in colonial history where lighter skin was seen as superior, these biases persist. Black travelers may encounter uncomfortable stares, hostile comments, and even refusal of service in certain areas. While India's allure is undeniable, these challenges make it a place where Black travelers may need to stay resilient. South Korea is 4th on our list. Known for K-pop, advanced technology, and flavorful cuisine, South Korea's homogeneity can make Black travelers feel particularly noticeable. With 55% of Black expatriates reporting discrimination, experiences like being denied taxi service or facing stares are common. Negative stereotypes in South Korean media also contribute to this issue, making daily interactions like grocery shopping or sightseeing feel isolating. Although South Korea is becoming more open to global influences, Black travelers should be prepared for a mix of excitement and occasional frustration as they navigate the cultural landscape. Number 5, Israel. Israel, celebrated for its rich history and religious significance, has a complex landscape of ethnic and racial dynamics that can create a challenging environment for Black people, especially African immigrants. In 2023, racial incidents targeting African immigrants rose by 30%, underscoring the difficulties faced by Black individuals in Israel. Black travelers often feel unwelcome as they navigate a society where they may be viewed with suspicion. From day-to-day interactions to institutional discrimination in housing and employment, Black people, particularly those from African nations, report experiencing bias in multiple facets of life. Israel's long-standing ethnic tensions have escalated toward Black immigrants, making it a place that Black travelers may want to approach with caution. Number 6, Ukraine. Known for its rich cultural heritage and scenic landscapes, Ukraine also ranks as one of the least racially tolerant European countries, creating difficulties for black travelers. African students, for instance, report incidents of being denied access to public transportation like buses and trains. This lack of diversity, coupled with prevalent racial discrimination, creates an unwelcoming atmosphere that black visitors may find particularly challenging. Ukraine's largely homogeneous population has contributed to a reputation that may discourage black travelers from visiting. Number 7. Greece. Famous for its ancient ruins, islands, and delicious gyros, Greece's escalating racial tensions, especially since the migration crisis, have made it difficult for black travelers. While areas like Athens may feel safer, venturing beyond popular tourist zones often exposes visitors to less welcoming attitudes. Reports of verbal abuse and confrontations toward African migrants have increased, adding a layer of caution for black travelers exploring Greece. Number 8. Italy. Italy's culinary and artistic treasures are world-renowned, but for black travelers, the experience may be far from ideal. Italy has seen a 35% increase in racially motivated incidents, often directed toward African immigrants, but also affecting black tourists. From cold stares in cafes to uncomfortable encounters in famous spots like the Colosseum, the racial tensions, tied to both political and immigration factors, make Italy a challenging place for black travelers. Number 9. China. China's remarkable development as a global powerhouse coexists with deep-seated racial biases, making it a difficult destination for black travelers. African expatriates and black visitors frequently encounter discrimination, from constant staring to more overt harassment. Many black travelers report feeling like a spectacle, largely due to cultural misunderstandings and limited diversity outside major cities like Beijing and Shanghai. Despite China's global prominence, black travelers often find the experience challenging due to lingering stereotypes and homogeneity. Misinformation fueling bias. In China, deep-seated biases sometimes lead to uncomfortable situations for black travelers, who often report denial of service or open suspicion in certain establishments, especially in rural areas. Although China has strengthened ties with African nations, these diplomatic efforts haven't necessarily fostered social acceptance in everyday life. Black visitors may encounter noticeable discomfort or unwelcome attitudes, placing China among countries where black people might reconsider visiting. Whether you're admiring the Great Wall or navigating the bustling streets of Shanghai, cultural gaps and limited diversity contribute to an unwelcoming environment, and China unsurprisingly appears on the list of top 10 countries where black people may face difficulties. Number 10. Russia. Russia, known for its rich cultural heritage and landmarks like the Kremlin and Red Square, is another destination with a long-standing issue of racism, which can create challenging conditions for black travelers. Incidents of racial slurs, harassment, and even physical violence are commonly reported. Surveys highlight that racial discrimination against black people is prevalent in Russia, with African immigrants and black visitors frequently facing aggressive encounters, particularly in major cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg. The situation tends to worsen in smaller towns where diversity is rare, and the presence of far-right nationalist groups has intensified the hostility, making black travelers feel especially unsafe. There have been troubling reports of racially motivated attacks, particularly targeting African students and tourists, reinforcing Russia's position as a country black people might want to avoid. While Russia's contributions to art, literature, and history are globally celebrated, these racial tensions can turn what should be an exciting visit into a stressful experience. With racial incidents on the rise, Russia ranks high among the top 10 countries where black people may encounter challenges. And if you're planning a trip, you might need more than just a warm coat. Patience and caution are essential to navigating this complex cultural landscape. And there you have it, the top 10 countries where black travelers may face unwelcoming conditions. While every travel experience is unique, being aware of these challenges can help black travelers make informed choices for safer and more enjoyable trips. Remember, this video isn't intended to discourage exploration, but to equip you with insights that make for a better prepared journey. If this information was helpful, Don't forget to like and subscribe to Ancient History Remix for more travel insights. If you've had personal experiences or advice for fellow travelers, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and as always, safe travels.